What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Drift Symphony 2, baby! So I've already gone out to do my first couple of test sort of warm-up laps. Joey's car, as per usual, is having some problems. So at Cosmic, you guys might remember, he basically grenaded his transmission. So this past Tuesday, we pulled his transmission down. We had a good gear set to replace the bad gear set. And I'll put in a picture here of what his old gear set looked like. Basically the gears on the input and output shaft were absolutely mangled. So we pulled his transmission down, we put in a good gear set, and we put it all back together, reassembled the drive shaft, exhaust, put everything back on. And when we dropped it and tried to run it, it was stuck in first gear. It would drive in first gear, but basically the shift handle lever would do absolutely nothing. We know that the gear set is good, so we think that when we were trying to get the new gear set into the case off of his old transmission, that we must have accidentally basically shifted one of the collars into first gear, so that when we reinstalled the car, there was really nothing we could do because it was basically permanently stuck in first. And we didn't have enough time to pull it back down and fix it. Dang, these cars are loud. So what that means is Joey is not able to drive his car today. So I already got my first couple of warm-up laps. Now Joey is taking my car. I'm gonna try and, oh, he's literally on the start. He's on the line right now. Oh, not hurt, spit it out. I tried to tell Joey it was slick. He just... So Joey's first run, I tried to tell him it was slick. He tried to flick into turn one and just kind of looped it around. The track is very cold. It's probably only about 50, well, I don't know. With the sun being out, it's really nice. It's helping warm things up. But once the sun goes down, it's gonna get cold tonight. Let me help him back in really quick. So yeah, I tried to tell him it was kind of slick because of how cold the track is, because it was 30 degrees overnight. So it'll warm up, it'll start to get a little bit more grippy in the first, couple of hours. It's only like 1 o'clock right now, maybe 1:30. So we've got a few more hours of sunlight, a few more hours to let the track heat up, get a little bit more grippy. But there were a couple times on my first couple of laps where it felt like I was just floating, like I was on ice. So how'd it go?
Are your fans working?
All right, is it hot? Oh my God. right, so hopefully the cameras that I've got on the car have been working and getting decent clips. One of the problems that we've been dealing with is that the track is shutting down because a lot of folks are crashing. And so when we're in line, you know, I start the camera before we leave the pit to go get in line, because I can't, once we're in line, I can't like hop out, start the camera and go. So I have to start it back here, at least the one that's on the back of the car. The one inside I can do, but hopefully we're getting some pretty decent clips up until this point. We're pretty much at like sort of like the halftime, more or less. So they've got some like drift games. They've got like run from the cops after like a heist type of a deal. And then I think they also have like a team tandem. So it's like 3-car minimum. Basically, they're gonna have some judges, they're gonna judge. And there is some prize money involved in it, but obviously like we don't have like a whole team to run a whole thing. But the car is doing really well. It is getting a little hot after running 2 laps, but that's kind of the way this car operates. We're most likely gonna have to do some sort of a fan upgrade here in the very near future. And we're also gonna need to get some rear camber arms. We've known this for a while, but basically because the tires are cambered out, we're only really riding on, you know, like a 2-inch section of the tire. So the 235s that we're running kind of feel like 225s or 215s. So once we flatten out that tire patch, once we get some, once I get home tonight or like first thing tomorrow, I'm just gonna go ahead and order some Z1 rear camber arms. And we're just gonna sort of run it like that. Who's calling me? Vance. Oh, shoot, my buddy, yo, my homie Vance is coming through. Yo. How well this audio is going to come through, but we just gave my buddy Vance his first ride along in a drift car. Honestly, not my best laps of the day, so I don't know. We've still got probably 2 more hours of time that the track's going to be open, so we might have another chance to redeem ourselves with Vance in the car. So we'll see about that. But I just wanted to give you guys kind of a little taste of basically the entire VIP section. So we're gonna go have a little walk. We'll show you guys everything they got out here. Really nice 180 SX. Don't know what engine he's got in it. Highlighter yellow FCRX7. A Z3, he's one of the locals. We see him on Friday nights all the time. And then we got Chris from AMP EFI in his, I believe it's a Zenki S14. We've got everybody all along the fence up here. They're borrowed basically the same lasers that they had for Cosmic Drift basically about a month ago at this point. Let's see, what else we got? S15 with an RB26. We got Chelsea DeNova brought his Drift Porsche, but it looks like he's in line somewhere because he's not currently at his pit. But Hurt has got the Torque Stallion, right, Chomp. And then of course you've got the whole stage set up. Everyone Mustang. And then Hurt has got his AE86 that I can't remember if that's K-swapped or not. I know his 240 is. I can't remember. He doesn't have the hood open, so he can't see. But then they've got the Nappy Boy merch booth. I need to go ahead and grab something. But I don't know if you guys saw it or not. On the last lap, Hurt was walking down the line with like 15 boxes of steering wheels. And basically he was peeking into everybody's car saying like, thank you for driving our event. Thank you for driving our event. So I'll show you guys that. I might just throw up a couple of pictures here, but it's sick. I mean, it's a grip royal wheel. It's leather with a pink, sort of center mark at the top, pink stitching. The engravings are crazy. It's $750. I think they said something about track stops at 9. So we might only get, in like 2 more runs just because of how long the line of cars is just to get onto track. So yeah, it's been super fun. I've given ride-alongs to people I've never given ride-alongs to, including Vance here. He had a great time, even though my laps were not the best, but it's always fun going on your first ride-along just because like you've never been sideways before. And like, I can't remember who I got in the car with the very first time. Who was my first driver that I rode along with before I started drifting. So this is T-Pain's new R34 GTR that Hurt got him for his 40th birthday. Apparently he's been working with Spam for like 12, 15 years, something crazy like that. So just as a casual birthday gift, like a $250,000 GTR, like no big deal, just casual. But yeah, it's just crazy to see Spam on any car, much less a GTR. We've only got really about an hour. If they're gonna close the track at 9, it's right around 8 o'clock. So we might only get like 2 more runs. So we're gonna head back over to the pit where our car's parked at. We're gonna see if we can't get 2 to 3 more runs in. So all of my 360 cameras died. So at this point, I'm just trying to get whatever footage I can get. And they are running the line. If that last clip gave you any indication, they are just sending people. And I'm about to get run over if I don't be careful here. They're just sending people. Like Joey was tandeming with that guy. Like, I don't even know if he knows who that is. But so Joey just did like 3 separate ride-alongs, like back to back to back. We're gonna let this car cool down just a little bit and get it back in line so we can go send it again. All right, guys, we are wrapping it up here. We're just about to head out. I went ahead and got the car dropped off. We got everything loaded up. We're actually over at John's shop right now, so we're about to get on out of here. We're probably about to hit up the Waffle House, but super, super sick event. I cannot thank both T-Pain, Hurt,
Rob, all the guys over at Nappy Boy Automotive for throwing such a super sick event. I mean, this is right up there. This and Cosmic were absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much for watching. Really, really appreciate all you guys sticking around for us. If you want to follow me to see more, you can follow at Building with Sean. If you want to follow Joey on all his socials, he is Not Another Drifter. Obviously, follow Downshift Racing. And if you guys want to check out any of the merchandise, head on over to downshiftRacing.co if you want to pick yourself up one of these hats, any of these shirts that I'm wearing in the videos, and the shirts that Joey's wearing. We have sticker packs, and we also have large slap stickers for your drift cars. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and until next time, build your dreams.